We've got another beautiful video montage of Emily for you to enjoy.
You know what I think before I even think it myself.
Okay, yeah, that was Emily singing. That was Emily singing. Did you catch that, Christyn?
Yes, and it was not hard to catch her singing because she did it all the time.
Christyn Allen is joining us now. Christyn, you were with us for a couple years and then you moved on, as many of our young people do. Where are you now?
Knoxville, Tennessee, which is my hometown market.
Okay, which is very, very nice for you.
Yeah.
So now you have to be careful about how you look in your hair because all your family's watching you.
Yes, my mom's got my eyeshadow. She don't like it today. I heard that from Emily all the time. Not the best top, Em.
Well, we talked yesterday, Brooke, our producer, saying that whenever somebody did something good that Emily thought was great, that she'd always hit Tina Turner, "You're simply the best."
Yes.
And she would play that. I didn't know, because working days and not nights, that she had this whole music thing. So tell us about that little snippet of video that we just listened to, you catching her singing.
Yeah, so Emily loved Snapchat. It was her favorite form of social media. She didn't know how to use it half the time. Well, so anytime she did something funny, we would snap it in our little group message between me, our producer Brooke, and her. And that day, Brooke did something great. And so she just started serenading her. And I was like, if I can capture Emily in a video, that's it.
That's it.
Is always celebrating other people while obviously being great herself.
And you know, so many times over the past couple of days, your Snapchats have been shared because they are so funny and they're the authentic Emily behind the scenes. So now you have all those memories. And your guys' group chat went on just a couple of days ago.
I left here in Erie September 23 and it never ceased. It kept going. And recently, I got promoted to mornings at my new job, and I'm an anchor there in the morning. And she was the first person I told. And so I'm so sorry.
No, please.
Probably because you knew she was going to be so proud of you.
Yes, she was so proud of me, and she was such a night owl. She worked night side, and she would come home, and often when I was here, I was night side too. I was the night side reporter. So her, Brooke, and I would either go to Calamari's for drinks after work. That was at least a once a week thing. And then we would go home and still just send each other Snapchat videos about what we're doing. I would send my cats. She would send her dogs. I remember we were talking about Lakin was the cat's name, but Emily named her Lily because we work at Lily Broadcasting whenever she rescued her. Lily, also known as Kitty Kitty, but we got many Snapchats of Kitty Kitty bringing in some kind of critter into the
out on
house.
farm.
There's a lot of chipmunks and things like that. So our relationship went far beyond a mentorship, but she was my first mentor in news.
And that was one of the first things we thought about when we wanted to talk with you, because, you know, and Justin touched on it, but she did really spend a lot of time with, this is a smaller market. A lot of times people are here, it's their first job. And so we all like to, when we have an opportunity, to mentor a little bit, but Emily was really great at it. What were some of the real key things that Emily taught you, being a female in this business moving forward?
I won't say the phrase she used.
Okay,
you can tell us off air
later.
Talking about getting tough. Like, I guess as a woman, you know, you get scared to go out places, and a lot of times in this business, we are out with a camera by ourselves. And I would say, Emily, I'm scared to death to do this, and she would be like, well, if you really are scared, we'll send somebody out there, but I just need you to get tough. Go out there and get the story. And that's what she did every time. She was absolutely fearless. I remember one night, her and Mike were anchoring a show, and we heard over the scanner a shooting somewhere in Erie. I was the only person here that could operate a camera, and they wanted to send me out there, and I was like, I'm not comfortable going out here. So Emily hopped off the desk, middle of the show, hopped in the car and rode with me out there. Of course, we get out there, and it's like one cop car, nothing's going on. And she was like, well, maybe just spray some video. Maybe the morning show will want it. At least we tried. So I think what I take from her is just that toughness and getting the story, because that's what she always did. And I remember she was very encouraging, but she wasn't going to give you a compliment unless she meant it.
Exactly.
She did not just hand those out.
No. And nothing was sugar-coated.
No. And that's what made her so great for young people, is because whenever I got here, I was pretty confident in myself. Like, I thought I was a decent reporter. I had some growing to do for sure, but she really molded me. And if you were one of those people that could be molded, she it was like a magnet.
Well, in one of your posts about Emily, you called her fiercely loyal. And I think she was a fiercely loyal
Fiercely
friend.
loyal.
She loved hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She loved strong.
She was, I remember one instance here, I was ready to get on the anchor desk from the moment I got here. But as you guys know, you got to work your way up.
Yeah.
You can't just hop up there. But so I heard a lot of, you're not quite ready yet. You're not quite ready yet from her and then from people in management. But then I tell you, the moment I was ready, she was in our news director's office with me and saying, we got to get this kid on the anchor desk, get her going. And so I credit a lot of where I am today because of her.
Absolutely.
So, Monday hearing this news was just awful. But I tried to work. I took off Tuesday, but I wanted to work Wednesday because I didn't want to miss a whole lot. And when I went to anchor my show, I could just hear her saying, "Get tough, Alan. You gotta get out there.
Get
out there, kid. Get it done."
Yeah.
And
Get
so,
tough.
yeah, I think that's been.
We're so glad that you've made the trip here to be with us this week and through the weekend. It's great to see you.
Yeah, it's great to be
And I'm
here
so
with-
proud of
Thanks
you.
for sharing all those Snapchats because it's really helped bring the essence of Emily, to life. This week.
I remember the first day I came in here to do a station tour. She was wearing her red, of course. It was
Must have been a Friday.
It's a Friday.
Yes. And I ran into a bunch of people, and I said, "I'm from Tennessee," and she was like, "Someone from Tennessee. I love country music."
Oh, she did.
And I'm thinking, God, this lady, she thinks I'm some stereotypical bumpkin. Like, I'm not even from Nashville.
Yeah.
But she called me her Tennessee honey.
Aw.
So I think of that a lot now, too. But I'm going to try to get through these. But I brought these. These are 2 cards that Em gave me before I left. And we've talked about the chickens over the course of 2 days. Well, those chickens were part of like some cruelty case, and there was like 7 or 8 of them that had nowhere to go. So of course Emily with her barn is like, "I'll take all these silky show chickens." And she brings one in, and it's just sitting in a crate in the newsroom forever. And for some reason I was like, let's name it Tina Turner. And so she named her Tina Turner, and long story short, Tina Turner ended up getting ate by like a coyote or
Yeah,
something.
coyotes at the yard.
So she gets me this card that says, "You're clucking amazing." And it says, "Christyn, I had picked a sentimental card first, then I saw this and had to get them both. Guaranteed you'll never be in another newsroom where a coworker brings in chickens to adopt. R.I.P. Tina Turner. Love, Emily." And then this is the real one. And I think this kind of shows our relationship. She said, "Christyn, I know your time in Erie wasn't all butterflies and rainbows, but you should be so very proud of yourself for doing something so hard. You'll be up for any challenge after this. From day one, I knew you were someone special, and I've never seen someone come in and have the talent you do, honestly. I know you'll get your passion back and continue to kill it. You were born to do this job. Don't ever forget that. I will miss you so incredibly much. The newsroom banter will never be the same. I wish you nothing but the best on your next chapter and look forward to many more snaps. Love you always."
Take that with you forever.
Those positive encouragements that she really did
She
put out
lifted
there all
you
the
up.
time. Yeah.
And you're better for it.
absolutely.
Yep.
It's so
And you'll continue on and keeping her in mind as well. She'll lead and guide you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
Biggest
for being
cheerleader
here.
for
Thanks,
Thanks for
Christyn.
sharing that
Love
with
it.
us.
Thank you guys.